In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I made my at-home pottery studio and what's this giant project has come to so far. So we started with buying a shed. Me and my brother have invested in this shed. It was really expensive, to be honest, but we got it at a really good deal. This shed was around $4,500 and is a 10 by 12 foot shed. Really excited how this is coming together. So we bought it off the lot, which was a little bit cheaper, and then they also threw in like a $200 add-on feature, or maybe a $100 add-on feature. I can't remember very well, but we got an extra door with that money, and that was really great because now we have 3 doors in the shed. And the reason we went with 10 by 12 is because this has to fit our 2 kilns that my brother and I have received as a donation from our local senior center. We were really lucky to get these, and we're going to try to get them running in the electricity to the shed very soon. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But the shed, as I mentioned, was around $4,500. Big investment. Really kind of scary to spend that much money, but it's been what I've been saving for. And then we also had to buy a few more things too. So we have to buy a wheel, we bought flooring, and we had to buy rocks for the bottom of the shed too. The groundwork from the place that we bought it from would have been around $800 or so for them to come lay down the rocks. So we decided to buy it ourselves, which was around $200, saved us $600, which was great. And then me and my brother had to go out there during like 90-degree heat, and we had to level the yard down where the shed was going to go. And then we had to put down the rocks once they got delivered, and we had to level out the rocks too. That wasn't that hard, and that was actually the easiest part of this whole process. I'll talk about a little bit of the struggles too in the future. So basically what you just saw there is me putting together my wheel. So I had to research what wheel to buy for a while now, but I went with the Shimpo Whisper VL Lite. So basically that means it's a cheaper version of the Shimpo wheel that is very well known, and it's super quiet, so that's really nice. This wheel was around $900, so still pretty expensive. It was cheap for a wheel actually, because normally the wheels run from like $2,000 all the way up to like $5,000 for really good ones. This one is known to last years and years and has good warranty on it, so I do hope it lasts me forever. So I'm excited to use this wheel. The only thing I am a little concerned about is that the wheel only holds a about 25 pounds of clay weight capacity when centering weight, which is it's not too bad. It's still a lot of clay. It's a whole bag of clay. 25 pounds is a lot of clay. But if I ever want to do giant vases, I can't really do that on this wheel. I would have to invest in a different wheel. Anyways, back to the struggles that I'm facing now with the shed. You can see I'm in the shed throwing on the wheel, and the way I got that is the electricity is through a extension cord. Now here I'll just stop for a sec because you can hear me talk about my teapot a little bit. Alright, so I threw this body and I threw the teapot spout and the lid, and just for fun, because I know I'm going to trash this because obviously I don't have the kilns, I'm just going to try to attach the spout and the lid to the body and try to see what it looks like, and do like a teapot that's super wet. It's gonna be messy, probably not gonna come out great, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool concept, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, so I'm just making a for fun teapot, but the reason I'm making it for fun is because we don't have our kiln set up yet, and as I was saying, the struggle of the shed so far is getting the electricity installed. So I'm using the extension cord to run my wheel and to also run a lamp that I had inside the shed. The reason this is a problem is because installing electricity is really expensive and a lot of work. Alright, so it actually came out better than I was expecting. It's actually not that messy. The only problem is if I did keep it, I think the lid would just get stuck on because the amount of slip and how wet everything is. It could pop off, I don't know, but I don't think I'm gonna save it anyways because I can't fire it right now. So yeah, I'm not gonna add a handle because I mean it's kind of a bother. I don't really want to do that. I'm lazy about it, so I just wanted to try the spout and the lid. Kind of an interesting thing to try. I think it was fun. So, yeah. The electricity is going to cost a lot of money. Unfortunately, we have to dig a trench. We have to put in conduit, 2 different types of conduit, 1-inch conduit and 3/4-inch conduit. We have to file for a permit, which also costs money. And then we have to run 60 volts, I believe, wire to the shed. The reason that's an issue is because if you've never done electricity, that's really expensive. That wire is really expensive to buy, and so it's going to be a whole nother task to get the electricity installed, and I probably will be talking about that inside the future videos too. But this is the progress so far we've got in the shed. I wanted to share this here because I'm really excited about this project. I wanted to wheel throw some vases and some teapots, and more to come soon. I'll try to wheel throw a lot more now that I have an at-home studio. It's really great. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and more to come soon.